Hi, my name is Amy Groves, and I am your student's professional comm teacher this semester at Bentonville West. This is a quick video for parents to get to know me a tiny bit and learn what this course is about. Students, if you are watching this, feel free to keep watching, but I really do need your parents to watch this. So please hand off the computer or the phone. I'll make it as brief as possible. And students, you can continue, but I'm going to give this spiel in class as well. So just a little bit about me. This is my 10th year teaching in Bentonville Public Schools. My primary course that I teach the most is English. Anything English related is typically where you'll find me, but I also love teaching communication and helping these kids learn how to express their thoughts and to become fluent in being able to communicate with one another and grapple with these big ideas that are being thrown around in the world and being able to express themselves well. So, professional communication is the focus of the semester, and I'm really excited. A little bit more about me. 10th year in the district, I taught at BHS for several years, and then when West opened, I was in that first group that jumped on board. I love West. I live in Centerton. I love working and living in the same community and getting to see these kids working at Wendy's or mowing lawns or going to their games. I just like being a part of their life. So I'm really glad that you're here, and hopefully your kids will be glad to be here too. Something else about me, I have a 2.5-year-old son named Jack, and I am expecting our daughter in September. So it's soon, probably the middle to the end of September. And at that time, your student will have a long term sub who will be following all of my curriculum, will be working very closely with the other teachers who teach this course, and will, of course, be invested in the students to do their absolute best. And when that time comes, I will be sure to give you the contact information of that long term substitute, and just know that they will be in very good hands. So that is their semester. They'll have me for a while, they'll have a sub for a while, and then they'll have me for a while again at the end. So, some things to know about professional comm. When you were in school, it was called oral comm. Professional comm is very similar, except we put our focus on how can we ensure that they leave our school knowing how to communicate in the business world. And the business world can mean a lot of different things to them. It could be in construction, it could be in welding, it could be in an office, it could be as a teacher, it could be as a cosmetologist. Business world means a lot of different things, or it could be as a self-employed business owner. So we want to be sure that they are prepared for this and that they have this basic foundation of how to be successful in life. So we have 5 units that we're going to be focusing on to get them to where we need to be. I'm going to walk you through these very quickly and then we'll be done. The first unit is interpersonal. It's them addressing and identifying how they already communicate with other people. So, how do they send and receive messages? What kind of a communicator are they from the get go? Just naturally. You already know this about your children, but they might not know that about themselves. So, we need to really address it head on and just be honest with this is how I communicate. Here's where I'm good, and here's where I really struggle in. So, that's called interpersonal communication. The second unit that we're going to be focusing on is business etiquette. Business etiquette is one of my favorite units because it just helps teach them how to do the basics that we think they know, but they don't. So, how to send an email to your employer, how to address different audiences appropriately. So, you would speak to your family in a different way that you would speak to the president of a company or to your own employees, and being able to address them appropriately and email appropriately and all of those things. Along with business etiquette, they'll be creating resumes and they will be participating in job interviews, which are virtual because of the health crisis, but we will have real business owners who are from Northwest Arkansas who will practice interviewing your child over Google Meet, and they will judge them based on how well they do this mock interview. It's intimidating for the kids, but it's really necessary so they can see how well they know how to interview and they know how to interact with an adult who is not me or you. After our business etiquette unit, we jump into professional group presentations. How well can they work together as a group? Even though some people might slack, how well is your kid doing when they're in a group, and how do they address those concerns? After our professional group presentations, they do individual group presentations, which are based on advocacy. What is something that's on their mind that they are really passionate about, that they want us to be passionate about as well? So we do an advocacy presentation, and then we wrap it all up with listening and feedback. This is challenging for your students to receive constructive criticism and to show growth on that constructive criticism about their communication style. And it's really important that they learn both how to receive constructive criticism and to give it, because not only do we want to have good employees leaving West, what we really want are good employers leaving West who know how to run a business and know how to communicate with their employees. So that is our final unit that we leave on. And again, this is a 1-semester course. They will be done in December. The biggest issue with our class, because it is going to be a 0 hour, will be attendance. Encourage your kids to show up every single day, because one day behind translates to a heavy dip in their grade temporarily, and we really want them to do as well as possible. All right, if you need to reach me, please do so at any time. My email is agroves@bentonvillek12.org, and I look forward to this semester. All right, thanks, you guys.